Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Over on my Instagram not too long ago, I said I wanted to do a Q&A. I haven't done a Q&A since I started my channel back years ago. So I thought I would answer maybe not as basic of questions. So if you want to go check out my old video, it basically has more information about like my family life, like how many siblings I have, what I do for work, etc. So it's going to be a little bit different, but I'm answering some of your questions. Let's just get right into it. So the first question I got is, are your eyelashes real? This came from my best friend who's just being stupid, but I'm going to answer it anyways because people do ask. No, my lashes are not real. They're too perfect to be real, right? I naturally have pretty good lashes, pretty long. I get eyelash extensions mostly just for like a volume effect, make them a little bit more noticeable. I also don't really like to get up and do makeup most days. So having eyelashes is just, it eliminates something. I feel a lot better when I have eyelashes, but we are in isolation right now with the coronavirus, and she has just shut down. So I just got my lashes filled yesterday, or no, 2 days ago, which I got so lucky. But in about 3 weeks, these things are going to be gone. So if COVID, doesn't start wrapping up, we're going to have to go back to mascara. The next question I got is, do you want more babies? Absolutely. I love Jace, and I want nothing more than to give him a sibling. I have always wanted growing up to have a bunch of babies, 3 or 4. I really do want to hopefully have more kids before Jace is too old. I don't want like a huge age gap, but obviously being separated from Jace's dad, it's kind of inevitable. But yes, what I'm looking for in a future partner is somebody that wants a lot of kids. So yeah, 3 or 4. And Jace wants a sibling too. He tells me all the time. He's like, Mom, there's a baby in your belly? I'm like, no thanks, I just had a big lunch, but appreciate it, kid. Okay, the next question is, are you seeing anyone? I don't want to pour my personal life out onto the internet just yet, but yes, I am seeing someone. Yeah, I'm happy. I like where it's going, and I guess we'll just see what happens. This was a really good question I got asked. It is, what advice would you give your 18-year-old self? And I really had to think about this one because that is so hard. But I guess I kind of have to base it off of my situation. You know, what has happened in my life that I kind of wish I had known. And it does have to do with relationships. I guess I would tell myself that you can't change someone. Jace's dad was like my first love, and I wanted it to work so bad, and I saw this like future for us. But there was so many things that we just did not agree on, or we saw completely differently, and where we wanted our life to go. It was just opposite directions. And I always made excuses to try and make it work, being like, oh, he'll change eventually. That's just not how it works. Yes, you can grow with someone, and there are some things that people will change, like being organized versus messy, or little things. But I truly believe in my heart that when it comes to big life things, how you see your life going, kids, marriage, finances, careers, everything, you have to be on the same page with someone you're going to spend the rest of your life with, because they're not going to change. They're not going to change how they view their life, and you shouldn't have to change how you want your life to look for someone else. You know, you have to find someone that wants the same things as you, and that's so important. And so that's something that I would tell my siblings, and I would definitely go back and tell my 18-year-old self. Next question is, what are your guilty pleasures? Definitely food. I'm the most unhealthy person. I crave ice cream, donuts, chocolate, candy, carbs. Yeah, I'm trying to like be healthy, and I'm trying to like only indulge like every now and then, not like ice cream every single day. But honestly, like if I could be super healthy and super fit, and eat ice cream every day and donuts every day, ice cream and donuts are like the big ones, I definitely would. What small things make you happy? I would say knowing that I'm on somebody's mind, whether it's family, friends, a boy. When people show me that they're thinking about me, whether it be just like a text being like, hey, how's it going? In the middle of the day when they're probably busy at work or anything, checking in on me, inviting me places, just saying like, hey, I miss you, or sending like a meme and it's like, oh, this reminded me of you, or like sending a song or something like that. Those little things, knowing that I'm on somebody's mind or they're thinking about me or I'm important, that makes me feel important to them. That makes me happy. Next vacation. Well, if this pandemic ever resolves, I would say our next vacation we had planned was to go to Disneyland. I've gone so many times growing up. I think I've been like 11-ish times, maybe more. And I can't wait to take Jace. So that has kind of always been on our radar as our next vacation. It was supposed to be this year in 2020. I just don't know where the US is gonna be, never mind Canada. So we'll see, I don't know. My celebrity crush would probably have to be Chrissy Teigan. Yeah, it's not a guy. Chrissy Teigan is so funny, so real. I don't know. She's just like, she's so fun to follow on social media. Like if you don't follow her, you should. I have Twitter, but I don't go on Twitter. But I literally follow an Instagram just about Chrissy Teigan's tweets because they're awesome. So she is definitely my biggest celebrity crush at the moment. I kind of touched on this already, but this person asked, why did your last relationship end? Again, we just wanted completely different things out of life. What's your current workout routine? Well, before this quarantine, I actually hired a trainer. I was seeing him about 3 times a month. Again, single mom, I can't afford to see a trainer like a few times a week or regularly. So we set up this plan where I got a really good deal. And he made my plan, and I would go to the gym and I would do, it was very more so weight training, circuit training. He is like a weightlifter, and I actually respond really well to that. I build muscle really fast. I've always been told that growing up. And I really like working with weights over cardio circuit training. So it's been really good. I've been seeing great results, but I still have struggled with the nutrition side of things. So now that we're in quarantine and I can't go to the gym, nutrition is super, super important to me. That's where I've been trying to make like the most changes. And then I actually use the Sweat app on my phone. Currently doing the program BBG, which is Bikini Body Guide, and I've done it in the past, and I've always loved it and seen good results from it. So that's what I'm doing from home because it's just at-home workouts, very minimal equipment, but it is cardio circuit training. So it's kind of opposite of what I've been doing for the last few months. So it's a bit harder for me to like get motivated and get my workouts in, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it, and you know, I am still losing weight in quarantine, which is great. I'm not gaining it, which I really thought was gonna happen. So I'm happy. Are you an introvert or an extrovert? I have been like, when you do those tests, I'm kind of in the middle, but more so on the extrovert side. And I would definitely say I'm more of an extrovert. I really like being around people. After like becoming a mom and getting older, I become even more extroverted. Your weirdest nickname? I feel like I've had some weird nicknames over the years. People used to call me Big Mac because it was ironic because I was so small. So I've gotten that before. And then a couple of my best friends, they used to call me Ribeye, R-I-B-I, and it stood for rich bitch. They had nicknames very similar too. I don't even know why we came up with those or how we came up with those, but it was like in my Facebook profile name for a long time. And people thought it was like my actual real name. It would be like Mackenzie Ribeye Styles. And yeah, people thought that was my middle name. And the last question I'm going to answer today is, do you speak another language? Yes, I do. I speak French. I'm bilingual certified, so I took it from kindergarten all the way to grade 12. I definitely have not used it in the last, I guess it's been 9 years since I graduated. Oh my gosh, I'm getting old. I really, really want to get to like Paris one day just to be able to kind of use my French. I'm still very good at understanding what people are saying, as long as I don't talk too fast. But I speak very slow when I'm talking French. I really have to think because it's like words that I haven't really been using for a while.
Je m'appelle. Great. Okay, faster. Je m'appelle. Je m'appelle.
Me poo-poo.
So that is going to be it for my Q&A today. If you guys have more questions and you want to see another one, maybe a little bit of juicy questions, I don't know. I'm pretty much an open book. If you guys have questions, follow me on Instagram, comment down below, and maybe I'll do another Q&A in the future. Maybe sooner rather than later if I'm still stuck at home and need video ideas. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Bye!